can't stop, ain't stop, too hot. Came out like the daughter of Leah and Tupac. And I pop from the jump, ain't nobody too shocked. And I'm out collecting rollies, you save up for G-Shock. Got a bag from the label, I am...
Hey guys, it's me. I am back again to bring you guys another makeup tutorial. Today I want to do kind of a Jasmine inspired look, Princess Jasmine, you know, my name. So yeah, I want to go ahead and do kind of like a purplish yellow toned eyeshadow look for you guys today. As you can see, I'm putting on my primer, the same primer that I usually use. And I go ahead and rub that all the way into my face. I'll also ignore the hair that's on the door. I did my braids the previous day before. If you haven't seen that, go check that out as well. And I'm going in with my foundation. I use the matte as well as mixed with the NARS. So I use Fit Me and NARS, as you can see. And I'll put the links down below and also the color description. As you know, I usually blend them together to get my tone. So this time I tried something new. I damped my beauty blender. I usually don't. And then this time, instead of blending it on my hand, I'm gonna go ahead and put it directly on my face and then blend it in together that way. That way I can really match my skin tone, because my hand and my face are two different colors. And just want to go ahead and pat that in. I did find that wetting the beauty blender did help me out a lot because it blends out evenly. I didn't have any problems with spots being darker than the others and things like that. And it makes the foundation last longer because it spreads out more. And guys, I washed my brushes, so I think that helped a lot in this video, as well as you'll see later. And you want to go ahead and make sure you get the chin and make sure it matches, because a lot of times, as y'all saw in my previous makeup video, my skin really didn't match from my face to my neck. And once this dries, it'll match more. And then I'm going in with my NARS Concealer as well. This video, I'm actually trying a lot of new things because I usually go in and blend this out with my beauty blender as well, but I'm going to use a brush today. And y'all know I don't add a lot under my eyes because I don't like to look like fake. No shade, I just don't know how to make mine look natural when I use a lot. And plus it'll just, I don't know, sometimes it piles up too much. I like to apply my concealer under my nose as well. I kind of want that whole area to be highlighted because those are where my natural highlights are anyway. And then I'm going in and putting just a little bit of concealer on my actual dark spots, if there are any, or pimples. But my skin's doing a lot better. I'll do a skincare routine for you guys later down the line as well. So I go ahead and blend it out on the chin. I'll do the same for my forehead just because the brush doesn't do well with those areas. So I just go ahead and do the beauty blender. But for under my eyes and then the other areas, I'm going to go in with a small concealer brush, as you can see there. And I did find this helped me a lot because it evens it out. I feel like with the beauty blender, I don't know, it just never looks the way I want it to look. So this kind of allows me to blend it the way I want to blend it, spread it out, because sometimes the beauty blender, it absorbs this concealer more than others for some reason. So I'm blending on the bridge of my nose, around my eyes, on top of my lip, and then I'm getting those spots that I put on earlier. And then for the forehead, I'm just going in with the beauty blender, just like the chin. And then I'm going in with the Mercier setting powder. This is the one that I usually use. This time, instead of letting it set, I found that when I let it set, it makes my face a little ashy. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and blend it in. It's just a setting powder for the concealer instead of letting it set and bake. So just blend that in. You guys don't have to follow this exactly the same way. Whatever works best for y'all, continue to do that. These are just new things that I'm trying to improve my makeup skills. Let me know what y'all's routine is down below. And then for my contour, this was something new. This is just a day of new things. I'm going in with actually the darker foundation instead of using the eyeshadow that I usually use. I know it looks really harsh right now, but I promise you guys, once I go ahead and clean it up, it won't look so splotchy and just like a patch. And I put that over my forehead as well as my cheekbones. And then Nubian palette too. I use this literally every time I do my makeup, as y'all can see. I'm going in with Kenya, and I'm using that for my nose contour just because the foundation, there was no way, it would have been way too dark for my nose. And then I'm going in with kind of an angled brush and blend that out. I'll go ahead and speed that part up for you. And then I'm going back in with the setting powder and cleaning up the contour. And this time I'm doing a dabbing motion instead of gliding it straight across. I wanted it to look a little bit more natural because I noticed that you can kind of see the direct line the last time I did it. And then I did my eyebrows. I did use that crayon box palette there. I love this palette, y'all. It has so many colors and it's super pigmented. And then, so the first color I'm going to use is that deep plum. It didn't do well at showing you on the camera, but it's deep plum. And I'm going to use one of my kind of flared brushes to blend that out. This is kind of going to be the base color. So you want to just spread that all the way over the eyelid, and then you get a zoomed in version there. And I love that deep plum color. Like, you could just put that on and go because it's just like a subtle like pop, little smoky eye look you can do with that as well. I love that deep plum color. And voila, there goes the deep plum. And then next I wanted to go in with pink, but when I was putting on the pink, as y'all will probably see my facial expressions here soon, it wasn't as pigmented as I wanted it to be. I think it was really messing up because I told you I cleaned my brushes and they were still a little damp, and so I don't think it was spreading the pink as much as I wanted it to. So pink didn't really work out for that, but I did decide to go in with red instead, and then also a stiffer brush. So I'm actually trying the pink out once more to see if that brush helped, but it really didn't do much. So then I'll go ahead and move on to red. And then you actually want to outline, don't cover the full eye, just outline where your natural crease is. That way it kind of also gives it a little bit of a pop. And I didn't put too much, you can barely see, but I go ahead and blend that out to go in with a deep plum right above that eyelid. And then next, I actually go in with orange. This orange is actually really pigmented and it has sparkle, shimmery stuff in it. So I go ahead and apply that directly on the lid. As you can see, it just with that first swipe, you saw how pigmented that was. So this one is definitely the bomb, and it's creamy. It's not chalky at all, which is something I love. And do the same thing for the other lid. Yes. As you can see, I'm shook. And then I blend that out. Usually, for most of the colors I applied today, I blend it out just because I don't want it to look like it's just placed on the eyelid. And then next I go in with yellow, and I put that around the orange. I start doing a little dabbing motion because it seems like it applied a little better that way instead of just doing a swipe across. Dab the yellow on, and this just kind of enhances the orange. And go back in with Deep Plum. I wanted to add a little bit more because it seemed like it started to fade, and I wanted it to be a little bit darker against the orange. And then go in, I believe that's actually gold, and the palette is named after the normal crayon color, so it's nothing special. So go in with gold. This one also has shimmer in it, and I put that directly on top of the orange in the center, not the full lid, just right in the center of the eyelid. And then I apply it also to the tear duct. I believe that's what it's called. Y'all probably gonna clown me in the other video. I called that the Cupid's bow. Everybody was like, girl, that is not the Cupid's bow. So put that in my tear duct, and then also go back in with Deep Plum, and I apply that underneath my eye, just on the corner. I don't go all the way across, just right there on that corner. And then the more I do these videos, I will get more creative with my looks. I'm trying to kind of figure out how to use all my brushes, different techniques. So definitely give me some tips if you guys know any tricks. There are some hard eyeshadow looks out there that I want to try, so those will be coming up for you. And go in with the Anastasia palette. This is the highlight palette, and then I go in there with that peach shade right there at the top, and that one is called Daydream. And I put that on my cheekbones, and then I also apply it to the tip of my nose, and then also the bridge. And then a little bit on the tip of my lip, that's the Cupid's bow. And then the chin, just lightly. You don't want to look like a freaking light bulb. And I usually don't apply it to my forehead, but today I was like, why not? And then I kind of just rub it in with my finger because I didn't want it to look too bright. And then I go in with my mascara. This thing never focuses whenever I try to show you, but I will put it down below, I promise. It is waterproof. I love this mascara. And then almost done, I go ahead and set the face with my Mario Badescu rose water. Go ahead and fan. And then last but not least, I got my lip gloss. I need to get some more lip colors, y'all, because I can't wear lip gloss with all my looks. And now for the final reveal, girl, I'm just styling my hair. But yes, I really like this look. I would definitely wear it out. It's nothing too crazy, but this was the Princess Jasmine inspired looks with the purple and the orange and the yellows. And if you do want to know how to do some simple box braids, definitely watch my braid tutorial, and then leave a comment down below, guys, and let me know what you think. I love you so much, J Gang. Peace out.